Well, I think the FNA Next is really one of the best, I would say, events for the food and ag community here in Wageningen. I think a lot of companies are looking for a lot of financing for CapEx. So by CapEx, I mean building facilities. So you're going to have a lot of companies, especially in food and ag, where you need a processing facility and you need to make stuff. And a lot of times, bigger corporates or bigger partners, and there's a handful of your customers, will tell the startup, well, come back when you can produce 10 tons of the stuff. And the startup says, well, how? I don't have the facility. But they want to fund a facility, but the facility itself costs 5, 10, 20 million euros. And then they go to a VC like us, and we tell them, well, you guys are too high risk because you haven't proven that you can do it to a certain scale, and building a facility for 20 million euros for a product where there's no commercialization fit, because the bigger partners, like I said, they don't want to engage unless they know you can supply them. So it's like this catch-22 situation. So what has to change is I really think funding and non-dilutive, so grant level funding or funding for companies that need facility building. Talk to people. I mean, we're happy to engage also with early stage. We're happy to engage with later stage. So, I think it's an ecosystem. The more you engage with people, the more you learn, whether that's going to be your potential customer. So don't be afraid to go out there and talk with your potential customer, even though maybe your product is not 100% ready. Don't be afraid to talk to investors that invest across later stages than maybe the ones that are interested, because those are the guys or girls that are going to be looking at you later stage. But it's a people business, you know your connections, people, and that's how we establish it on the long term. Typically, startups are where the cool new things happen, and that's why they're risky, because they're cool. And established industry would never do them because they have their running businesses. So in terms of sustainability, how are we going to be more sustainable is if there are new innovations and new products that are, better for the climate, but also socially, right? So there's both components as well. And startups are absolutely vital, because without startups, you don't have that level of innovation and disruption. So I would say startups are kind of the hope, I would say, for sustainable transition.